folks, this is a showdown we've circled on the calendar as number 1 goes on the road to face a top 10 team. Welcome to Notre Dame Stadium, the legendary home of the Fighting Irish. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Kick it off to get us underway. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Just able to stop him, but it's a great return. Lucky to prevent a touchdown. They'll begin the drive with excellent field position. It's St. Clair. He's running out of time here. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
How about that to start the game off by this defense? The offense decides to drop back on the first play, and this quarterback has no time at all because of the pressure up front.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Looking for his big tight end. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup. This is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football. An early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it.
Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
What a hit there on third down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big fourth down play.
They'll kick it away here. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Grab made by the tight end. It's hard running there through a tackle. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to pass. It's Carr. Makes a quick grab. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield at the 48. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line. Because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route. And the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw. What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Swarm for the pass rush, a sack.
The defense, I think, sensing some urgency in this red zone. 1st down play, good job of pressuring the quarterback, pushing him back and putting him in a tough spot now on 2nd down.
It'll be broken up in the end zone. That's a great play.
Chris, that's a classic case of predetermining what to do with the football. You've got this incredibly talented receiver, arguably the best athlete on the field. I get it. You want to get him the football, but throwing into double coverage, that's a no-no and a great way to throw picks.
And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there.
Hey, these guys have been giving up some plays. I mean, this offense looked pretty good. They're moving the ball, but they get him to 3rd down. They get pressure on the quarterback. Quarterback panics, puts that ball into coverage, and this defense comes up with that big interception.
So the drive will begin backed up at their own 6-yard line. On the run, it's Hardy. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Back to pass. It's St. Clair. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
1st down here at their own 40 as that big play gets the drive going and flips the field position. The secondary backed up off the ball now. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
I know this guy believes in his receivers, and I don't blame him. There's a lot of talent out there. But throwing into double coverage like that, that's how you throw picks.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Gets into space at the 50. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the 1st down.
There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Here's the 2nd down play. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. He lets it rip. Oh, what a grab. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Same tailback, another carry. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss in the play.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go. Now, give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. Dropping back, it's St. Clair. Launching one to the end zone. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
I don't mind this aggressive approach here by the offensive coordinator, taking a shot downfield on 3rd down. Now you can either kick the field goal or still have a chance to go for it.
So on 4th down now, out comes the field goal unit. Oh, and he knocks it right through. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Returner decides to field it. Coverage team flying down there. Good job. They limit the return. Not much there. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
What a rough first half for this quarterback. Already has thrown 1 pick. His mechanics are off. His footwork doesn't seem to be in sync. He almost threw another interception. He's got to make some adjustments and try to find a new rhythm.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. This time it's complete.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with 3rd down and long.
And they pick up the first on the ground. Looks like Notre Dame will have the first down.
RPO gives the quarterback so many options, and it puts a lot on the defense. If you overcommit one way, the quarterback's going to make you pay for it. Here, the defense sat back, made it easy. Hand the ball off, let that running back get some good yards.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Defense is coming after him. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. He's brought down after a short gain that's not going to be 1st down yardage. 2nd down after that short completion. Looking downfield, it's Carr. The receiver makes the catch. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the 2nd quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Handoff running right. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, help him just with 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
That's caught. It's Coleman. Play moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a 1st down.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a 1st down.
They keep him guessing with a run. Breaks into open space. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Looking for some space. It's White. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They don't block the defensive end who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
The Buckeyes pick up 1st down yardage to keep the drive going. To throw, it's St. Clair. Here's the throw deep downfield. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, a mistake by the quarterback of putting that up in the air, but a great play by the free safety. You know, you sit back and cover 3. The center fielder is the free safety. He's got his eyes on the quarterback, and when that ball is released, he's got to show an athletic ability to be able to go find the football and come down with it for an interception.
Important second down play coming up. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Second down, they're going to throw it. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. The outfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Well, the name of the game for this defense is to pressure this quarterback as often as you can, and that's exactly what they've been able to do here in this first half. It looks like they've got him rattled a bit, as that pass should have been his second interception in the first half alone.
Oh, he makes the catch. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice game there. This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. Looking to chuck it again. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, a missed opportunity to your best receiver with that speed. I'll tell you this, I'm shocked that he actually overthrew him. With anything, I'd expect him to underthrow a fleet-footed receiver like this, but he must have anticipated that his receiver could go get it and just misses him.
He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Quick dart to the right. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. And he finally steps out of bounds after a huge gain. It'll be first down and goal.
Nice play-action call here by this offensive coordinator. You know, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow them back into the end zone.
Automatic on the PAT. Fielded in the end zone. It's Peoples. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. He'll hand it off. Bites off a defender. They'll tackle him out across the 20.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? To throw, it's St. Clair. He escapes the pocket. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31.
I really like this call by this offense on second and short. Looking to maybe take a shot downfield. Nobody is open, so instead, he's able to just tuck it, run, and pick up a nice first down.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Quick throw, complete to the tight end. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. They crank up the tempo here for this important third down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Porter. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Well, for a hitch route to be successful against man coverage, you need a lot of reps to get the quarterback and the receiver on the same page, just like this. Timing is the key.
Looking to make a play deep downfield. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Boy, the timing here by this defensive back, that is tough to do. You know, we always use the term great ball skills by a receiver, but here the corner locates the football and knocks it away. Great play.
Dropping back, it's St. Clair. Looks to the left, pass caught. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their first timeout.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. Take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Third down play here out of the shotgun. He dumps it off to the tight end. That play will move the sticks, set him up first down at the 42.
This is the advantage, in my opinion, of having that big body tight end. He took a big shot, held on to the football for a first down. This toughness cannot be taken for granted.
Tight end goes in motion. And looking to throw now on first down. Running out of time in the pocket. Makes the catch. It's Hardy. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Second down play coming up. He's looking to throw. On the move now. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. He makes the grab.
Now that's exactly what you love to see here in this 2-minute offense. You come up with a big play, and all of a sudden your mindset gets much more aggressive. You're not thinking just about 3 points. Maybe take some shots, get the ball into the end zone.
First and goal, an opportunity to take the lead before halftime. The offense bracing here for a heavy blitz. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Second down and goal. Looking to score with a run to the right. Can be muscled out of bounds, very close to the goal line.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yard.
Touchdown, Ohio State. This quarterback on fire today. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good, so the score is 10-7 now. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. Looking to pass. It's Carr. Moves out of the pocket. It's going to be incomplete. Trying to make something happen on the run, but nobody open.
Oh, man. For him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you just have too much time in your hands. You end up thinking way too much. Gets your hands a little shaky.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down just to get everybody on the same page. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Goes a fastball, but it's intercepted. Breaks into the open. All the way back for the pick six. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
The QB is the loneliest man in the stadium right now following that dreaded pick six. For this guy, it's a nightmare in real time. And for the defense, unbridled jubilation.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Returner choosing to field this one. Returner tackled right there. That's where they'll start the drive. Looks like one more play here before halftime. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. On first down, it's play action. Fires it to the left side. And he throws his third interception of the day. Tackle after the pick, and then he'll do it for the first half of play. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Buckeyes will kick it off to begin the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner is brought down. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. It's an option look. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
It's a nice game by this offense. This quarterback has such a good feel for running the option. Whether it's handing it, keeping it himself, or pitching it, puts a lot of pressure on the discipline of this defense.
An inside give now from the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. To the air, it's Carr. Catch made on the out route. He's ruled down after the catch, but it's enough for a first down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. From the shotgun, drops back. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And tackled after a small pickup there.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Now it's 2nd down here. And there's the handoff. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to...
Caught near the goal line. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch it. Touchdown, Irish.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And they'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Back to throw. It's St. Clair. Looking deep to the right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
That massive gain has set him up at the 41-yard line. Enemy territory. Looking to throw it on 1st down. The pocket breaking down. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Well, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Looking to scramble. Going to try to use his legs here. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time, before he can get out, they keep him to a short game.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Grab down the middle. Smith. They make the tackle, but the offense now set up with a 1st down at the 21.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
To the air, it's St. Clair. Bringing pressure. Caught over the middle, it's Hardy. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
The Buckeyes come to the line with 1st and goal. He's got it right near the end zone. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Here's the option play. Pitch play to the back. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. They've moved it to the 3. Now it's 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. The pass rush closing in. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line.
Boy, how about this defense? What a job there on 3rd down. Backed up close to their own goal line. Come up with a huge sack on 3rd down and force the field goal.
He made it. 3 points on the board.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Back to pass. It's Carr. Looks right and lets it fly. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
Just when we thought this game might be slipping away, these guys come right back down the field with a quick strike and a touchdown, and it's back to being a close game.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. And the PAT makes it a 1-point lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. It's an out route, the catch made. He's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. So the call is defensive holding, and that's a big boost for this offense. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Pulls it in. It's Hardy. And the tackle is made as time runs out in the third quarter. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Dropping back, it's St. Clair. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
Man, that is a quarterback's best friend. Opportunity to find that open tight end. He takes a big hit, but holds on to the football to show that strength and awareness for a nice first down.
Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. He'll just throw it away to avoid the sack.
And that's just a great job by this defense of affecting the rhythm of this offense. These guys are in go mode here in the fourth quarter, trying to come back to win this game, and the defense is meeting the challenge so far.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Pressure is coming. He escapes the pocket. He's looking deep over to the right side. Caught way downfield and still running inside the 20.
You got to pick the right time to take your shots downfield, and this offense just did that. A huge gain, and now they're down in the red zone for a first down.
It's a shotgun run call. Headed for the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Boy, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the fourth quarter, to give them the lead.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. They knock through the PAT to go up 6 points here in the fourth quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Dropping back, it's Carr. Looking deep downfield to the left. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
1st down. They're going to throw the football. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. On the move now. Took contact on the throw. Oh, and he very nearly threw a 4th interception today. Going to set up 3rd down.
Well, this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance. He gets out of the pressure off to his right, but man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. The opening play of the drive to begin from the 33. He'll hand it off. Fighting him off. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain.
Well, let's see how these guys do here. They're kind of in that 4-minute offense mode where they're trying to work as much clock as they can on this drive, working with the lead. Still want to be balanced as best you can, but the important thing is picking up 1st downs, keeping the ball in bounds, and keep working that clock.
How aggressive will they be on this 1st down play? Grinding away with a running game. Defense stops him, but that's a solid game. Well, this is what we hoped for. This is what we expected, Kirk. A tight, tough battle between 2 really good teams. Now, who can step up and make that winning play down the stretch?
Well, early in the year, these 2 teams have actually lived up to the billing of 2 top 5 teams, showing a lot on offense and defense. Now, with so much on the line early in the year, tight game, who's going to make the plays to walk out of here the victor?
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. The coordinator moves to a heavy blitz look here. Scanning the field. It's St. Clair. Looking downfield near the end zone. Picked off, a crucial turnover.
Boy, I got to question the play call right here. Give the defense credit. They get the interception. They put themselves in a spot to maybe tie this game. But what was the offensive coordinator thinking with the lead, taking a chance, and it backfires?
Short throw complete to the tight end. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. 2nd down after that previous play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Boom! Rammed down the middle. It's Hunter. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Chris, it just feels like the offense is almost teasing the defense with this play. As an offensive coordinator, quarterback, you're often looking for that soft spot in the zone. And here, they do a nice job of finding that hole for a nice gain.
He's running out of time here. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Oh, the quarterback and receiver just not quite on the same page. But the good news is it's 4th down and short. And trailing in this game, you've got to convert here to keep your hopes alive.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? They desperately need it. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Back to throw. It's Carr. And it falls incomplete.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
On third down, he drops to throw. Looking for a late deep shot. Catch made down inside the 25. They make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, the offense has done a nice job of moving themselves down in this area to give themselves a chance. But, man, the quarterback's got to continue to make good decisions and not put the ball in harm's way.
Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half.
Well, it looked like the quarterback was caught in between. Should I hand it off? Should I pull it and make the throw? Ends up getting some positive yards, but I think they missed a chance for a bigger gain.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. The tackle is made. The offense is now set up for the 1st and goal from the 8.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Grab behind the line. It's Price. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
What a job by this offense. They work the ball down the field into the end zone to tie this game up. And with under 2 minutes to go, they're an extra point away from taking the lead.
Not through the PAT and claim a 1-point lead here in the final quarter. Bringing it out. It's Peoples. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Looking downfield, it's St. Clair. On the run here, lets it go. With the catch, it's Coleman. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a 2nd or 3rd option. He gets positive yards, but anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure victory.
That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
He's got it in the open. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. First down, looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. Just trying to get rid of it. He'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point, move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
Looking to pass here on second down. Looking deep downfield to the left. The QB throws his third hook of the day. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. Looks like the offense will just take a knee here. You came in expecting, Kirk, one of the best matchups of the season. In the end, number one goes down in a tough battle.
Well, Chris, you and I call these games a lot, and there's always such anticipation, but it's not often that they live up to the hype. You think about the last 5 to 10 years, we've called a bunch of them. This was a great one. I'm just glad we had the pleasure of covering it.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.